View. Comedy legend Bob Newhart. Then, Bob's not a psychologist, but he played one on TV, so he's joining the ladies for What's Your Problem? Plus, there's one thing that ruffles Lisa's feathers more than anything else, and today she's coming face to face with her greatest fear. And as always, expect the unexpected in segment 5. All that and more next on The View.
I had this idea for a show. Different women, different points of view. Maybe a little too different. We call it The View.
Hi, I'm Mark Marchand. All of us have fears and obstacles. They pile up just like pages in a phone book. Later in the show, I'm going to show Lisa how to rip through those fears in one fell swoop. One fell swoop. One fell swoop.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, I have a horrifying memory that I have never been able to shake. When I was 7 years old, I was pecked by a woodpecker while standing in the forest at my aunt's house in Maine. I know some of you are laughing, but this was very terrifying for me. It's been 19 years, and I still haven't gotten over it, and to this day, I'm still deathly afraid of birds. When I see even a dead bird on the street, I have to walk in the other direction. I know it's crazy, and people are laughing at me.
I'm getting mad at them.
But today I'm going to try and conquer my fear of birds with the help of the author of Who Are You When Nobody's Looking, Mark Marchand. Mark, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
See what I mean? I'm so scared because everyone's laughing at me.
It takes a lot of courage to, first of all, bring this up. All of us have a distinctive neuron archetype. We're all built differently. And it's because of where we've been, and that's where you've been, is shaped the way you are. It's also where you want to go. That's called navigation, and that's what's in the book.
I mean, you say that everyone has a kind of a customized way of dealing with each fear.
All of us are different. We're 1 in 6 billion, and so why not play to that? And so today we're going to try to come up with a way to potentially deal with this bird problem.
Okay, now what is a high concept? You mentioned that in your book a lot.
A high concept is a way to sort of attack life. It's your rule of thumb, it's your mantra, it's the words that motivate you in any situation. Okay. And I'll give you an example. George Clinton, who I met in an airport, the father of funk, and I said, what's your high concept after a cup of coffee? And he said, free your mind and your ass will follow. And so
he's been smoking too much, you know, but anyway.
Well, he had. But one of the things is that motivates him, and that takes him to feats of greatness, and it also navigates them through situations, and that's what we're going to do today.
Well, Mark and I talked about this before this segment, and you told me to pick some of these pictures. I was supposed to pick an animal that best kind of defines me, describes me, and the landscape.
Yeah.
Now here at The View, I'm the gopher. However,
no comments.
The animal that I picked was the peacock, because which is kind of ironic because I'm afraid of birds, but peacocks are kind of confident and fierce, and you know, they spread their wings and kind of go for it.
Okay, and then this one?
I picked the crashing
tell me about that.
Ocean. It's loud and tense and kind of crazy.
Okay, well, why don't we take these off of here, all right? And I'm gonna just put these, I'm gonna get these right here so we can kind of talk about, look at, that's you, all right? We're gonna talk about sort of what motivates you, all right? And those are some of those words that you just came up with. What was it? The peacock was what?
Confident.
Confident. Okay, what else with the peacock?
Peacock's kind of fierce.
Fierce, okay.
It spreads its wings. Multiple words.
Wing spreader. Okay. Now, what about the crashing waves?
It's tense.
Okay.
It's loud.
Loud, and what else?
I don't know. It just kind of is stressful.
There's some stress. Okay. Now, the way that we are going to start to figure out what your high concept is, there's sort of a melding of these words, all right? We're not going to attack this bird situation until we attack what's your high concept. So which of these words works for you?
Confident.
Confident, okay. What else?
Tense.
So tense.
Yeah.
All right, so you're sort of a combination of tension and confidence, all right? Now, what if we were going to try to deal with the bird today, okay? How could we use these words to come up with a short-term strategy? if you were going to deal with it and you were going to say, I got to be confident today, all right?
How about despite my tense behavior, I'm going to be confident?
You're going to be confident. So I'm going to get over the tension and I'm going to be confident, all right? So give me a short-term tactic. Like today, if I said that I've got the bird, what would you do?
I'm going to be confident.
You're going to be confident.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have the bird. We have a bird. Not the bird. We have a bird here. And we have, and
the Star has seen me with his, Star has seen me.
Still sitting there because I saw her completely run into a bathroom, close the door, and almost break out in tears when a bird about that big came just near us.
Well,
You're not
so
taking
the bird out of the cage would be a hurdle for you, all right? Now remember, you're confident and you're going to deal with the tension, okay? So that's what we're using as a high confidence. We're going to go ahead and take it, if it's okay with you, we'll go ahead and take the bird out of the cage. Who's
going to hold it?
We're going to have Pam hold it from Dawn
Animal Agency.
Animal Agency. So, whoops. Now,
Stevie's a very sweet bird.
Okay, I'm being confident.
He's modeled with lots of famous people.
Now, what if we had the bird? What if we had the bird just a little bit closer to you? Could we deal with just having the bird just over this way, maybe?
We'll try.
Why don't you come on over? And we're going to
So you're saying that these words are going to...
You are confident right now. This is steering you in this particular problem, but this is part of your high concept. You're confident. Now, why don't we just try to deal with the bird directly?
I don't know if I can hold it yet, though.
You want to just put your hand out, maybe, and just check it out? Again, you're confident. You're dealing with this from your high concept. You have dealt with things before.
All of a sudden, I feel so tense, though. Oh, hello.
You are. That's right. It's part of it. But you are a co-host on The View. You can take care of business. Go ahead and let's just see what we can do with this bird.
You just hold out your finger and press on his chest and he'll climb right up on you.
That's all right. And you don't have to do this if you don't want
honestly.
But just the bird out of the cage. Or just give it a stare down.
I can't.
All right. That's all right. That's all right.
Do you want to?
I feel like I'm going to cry.
Look, Stevie's nice.
Really sweet.
Stevie's been with Donald Trump.
I cannot put the bird on my finger, though. I cannot put the bird.
Do you want to just touch him?
Pet the bird.
Pet the bird. She pet the bird. All right. Now.
Okay, we'll get there. I'll keep thinking confident.
Good.
Okay.
But what you dealt with was the tension through your confidence.
Put the bird back in the cage.
Put the bird.
Please,
all right, and that's good, Pam.
Okay.
If we could put the bird. But one of the things, as you navigate through life, this is what does it. Confidence.
I know it seems weird. All of a sudden, when it came out, I just felt completely consumed. But we're going to deal with it.
Good.
Anyway, Mark Marsan, thank you very much for being with us.
Me.
Author of Who Are You When Nobody's Looking. For more information on my obsessive behavior or on Mark, check out our website. We'll be right back.
Are you okay?
In the face of an uncertain future, he's still holding his head up high. The story, the struggle, and the strength of Montel Williams next week on The View.